I'm back, everyone! This video is gonna be all about my current situations and how my life's going and where it's currently at. And sorry I haven't posted a video in a long time, guys, but I had to get some stuff situated and organized so I could feel better, you know? But, gonna play some Final Fantasy and tell you guys all about my current stuff. So, in August, I finally was able to talk to someone to get my transition started because I'm transgender, male to female, and for as long as I can remember, I've felt that way. So, it took me a long time to find the right people to talk to get it going, but I was fortunate and found someone at a LGBTQ community center. I talked to the director there. He gave me a resource list of all these different things and people I could talk to and places I could go and set up appointments and everything. And yeah, it's been crazy. On August 29th, um, well, let's backtrack first. Around the beginning of August, I had my first appointment with, and I guess it's an endocrinologist I talked to, I don't know, but her name is Dr. Georgeson, and I got to talk to her about my situation, and she fully understood everything. She kind of got the impression that I wanted to start hormone replacement therapy right then and there, but I told her no, I don't plan that. I just want to give you a full rundown of where I'm currently at, what's going on. And then I told her that if and when you feel I'm ready to start all that, then that's entirely up to you. Whenever I'm okay to do it. And she understood, and we set up another appointment on the 29th of that same month. And she talked to me some more about how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, how's my social media stuff going, if I have any good friends or not. And we got back into the hormone replacement therapy topic, short for, that's what HRT is. And I got to finally start it on the 29th of August. She put me on estradiol. I take it once every day, or well, once every 24 hours, because if I don't wait at least a full 24 hours, it's not entirely good for my body and I won't get the results that I'm looking for. I've had some great changes for the medication that I've been on. The first thing I noticed within the first week of taking it, my skin got really soft. It felt like it was pretty silky and all that stuff. And it felt like that for the first month. Well, I can't say the first month. It felt like that for a good 3 weeks, and then by the fourth week, I noticed some more changes. By the fourth week, my body fat was getting more redistributed to my thighs and hips and butt, and I love that that's happening. I didn't get to. Another thing is, she didn't put me on my testosterone blockers yet because on our visit on the 29th, she said that she doesn't want to put me on them until she sees I'm doing okay with my type 1 diabetes. That's another part of my life that is a hassle, but we all go through it, right? One thing at a time. I'm hoping by our next visit, which is in November, that she'll put me on them then, and then I'll be able to set up. But ever since, like, after I got my prescription filled, which was on the 29th of September, the biggest changes I've noticed, like I said, is my body fat's being redistributed. I'm having a little less muscle mass, and my skin is just super soft, super soft. I even find myself at times just rubbing my arms or my hands together just because I like how soft it is. It's like, oh my god. My hair still grows the same for facially and my armpits and stuff. My head hair, along with my skin, it's very soft. I could comb through it with my fingers like it's nothing with ease. It's a lot easier to wash when I take a shower. Another thing that's happened here and there is, even though it's not like really hot outside, I'll get really bad hot flashes out of nowhere. It's just wow. Now for emotionally, we covered the physically. Emotionally, my mood changes haven't been as crazy as a lot of what they say and for information on this stuff is. There was a couple instances here and there, but it wasn't too crazy. That's basically it for my transgender stuff. Another reason I haven't posted a video in a while is because I've been busy getting my life together, and I'm not really much of a YouTuber, but when I feel like I find something I'm doing that's cool, I'll make a video, you know? Like, for example of one of the crazy mood changes, a few more nights ago, I got really upset, about something. I got upset that because I got to the realization that I don't have many friends left like I used to. Like, I had all these school friends that were a blast. They were so cool, and you know how it goes. Once you're done with school, it's barely ever a time where they become more than just school friends. So they all went their separate ways, and right now I only have 1 to 3 people who still even give a little shit about me. But that's okay. I mean, I had a friend tell me not too long ago over text message that he said it's better to have a few friends who truly care about you and are there for you, and vice versa, rather than have many who you can't rely on. And I fully agree with that. One of my fears is I don't like being alone for too long, because it's a little scary for me, and it's really depressing. Another one of my fears is not feeling like I'm not loved enough from everyone around me, because my relationship life has been nothing but shit, and because of that, it's just gotten me to fear being loved. I mean, being not loved. So that's that situation. I haven't been in a relationship for the past 2 to 3 years. I haven't really been looking to be with anyone either, because I don't know why. Honestly, I guess I'm just not really interested in being with anyone right now. I mean, yeah, I'd love to be with someone, but I'm not one of those people who just goes out of their way to try to find someone to be with. I've learned that if you want to be with someone, then you'll cross that road when you come to it. It's because sometimes I feel that love doesn't always. I mean, love doesn't. Man, how am I gonna say this? You can't always go out to find love. You have to have it find you. And it's also the same concept, vice versa. But more so, I believe in that sometimes you just gotta let it come to you. Yeah, that's really about it about my current life situation and why I haven't posted a video in a long time. Another thing I'm gonna be setting up for myself is a voice speech therapist, hopefully not too far away from where I live, because I already have to drive an hour and a half for my HRT doctor, excuse me. I also have to set an appointment for this one hairstylist that's in the same town as where I go for those appointments. Hopefully he can style my hair the way I want it, and it won't have to. Hopefully it won't cost too much either. That's another thing. I haven't worked a day in my life. I mean, the most I've done is like part-time stuff for my neighbors, but if that even really counts anymore. So basically, I do eventually have to get a job because I'm not the one really paying for all my transgender stuff right now, and the person that is doing it for me, it's putting on a lot of stress on him, and I don't want to do that to him anymore. So eventually I'm going to start looking around to see if there's any places still hiring around this time of year. Jobs wise, I'm not too much of a hands-on worker. I'm more of like, I don't like to do outside jobs. I'm more of inside, you know, simple tasks, easy. I mean, even if that meant doing maintenance or being a janitor somewhere, I wouldn't mind that. Let's kill this son of a bitch. Sorry if I get a little quiet, guys. Sometimes when I'm doing something on a certain game, I'll get really focused into what I'm doing, and I'll get really quiet because I'm just trying to focus and stuff. doesn't seem like these guys are having a very good time. One of the people already, um, isn't here. I don't feel like solo DPSing this, so I'm gonna leave. Hopefully I don't get a penalty, because that would really suck. I'd have to wait 30 minutes before queuing something again. And I have a lot of things to queue. Another game, a few games there's a few games I want to get soon. Excuse me for stuttering and whatever like that, but the games that I want to get, they've been out for a while. They've been out ever since May and June of this year. I just haven't had the money to get them, but I'm really gonna look into getting a game called Vampire. It's not actually spelt vampire like you'd think. It's they spell it Vampyr. And in this game, you play as a doctor from a hospital during the Industrial Revolution times in London, and somehow that doctor gets bit by a vampire and becomes one. And the game is based all around choice. So basically, there's two sides of how you could play the game. You could either be the savior of mankind and keep being that doctor whilst holding back your hunger for blood and not feeding on the living, or become the very thing that you despise becoming and kill off all of mankind and the people around you and the people you love. So it's basically a vampire game revolved around choice, and I'd really want to get it because, think about it, I haven't seen many games out there that are vampire themed, so another one I want to get is called Detroit Become Human. It's about these android humans that want so much to be actual humans, and the game is also kind of based around certain choices you make, and it's very immersive, I would say. Another one that just came out not too long ago, last month, was Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It's the latest installment in the Tomb Raider series, and it's another one I want to get because I'm a huge fan of Tomb Raider. I've been a fan ever since Tomb Raider Legend. I was back like at least a decade ago, I think. Can't wait to play that. The Last of Us Part 2 is gonna come out eventually. I don't know when, because they haven't revealed a release date for it yet, but I'm really looking forward to that too because I loved playing the first Last of Us. That survival game was just amazing. So yeah, that's basically it for the games I want to get. But lately I've been, ever since the end, I think it was the end of July or somewhere in July, I got to buy the complete collector's edition of Final Fantasy XIV, and it's because of this one person that I sold this one virtual item to for a PSN code of $50 on another game that was able to get it. The complete collector's edition would have originally been $100 to buy it, but there was a 40% discount off the PlayStation Store to get it because they're having their mid-year sale thing, I guess, on the PlayStation Store. And then since I had PlayStation Plus at the time, I got another 10% discount. So basically I got half off to buy the complete collector's edition. I said, alright, fuck it. because I was getting so tired of that other game that I sold that one virtual item on. It was getting ridiculous, so I traded in this game for that one, and ever since then, this is mostly what I've been playing. I'm so addicted to this game. It's immersive, it's very intriguing, it keeps you at the edge of your seat, basically, kind of thing. And the main story of the game is just so, oh my god, like, there's times where it would really make you, it would literally make you cry, or times where you would get so upset that something happened. It's like, this game, it's like being right there, having it happen to you. That's how crazy it is. And that's why I like it. But, I'm not gonna lie, there's been a few times the past couple weeks or so that I've went on to play other stuff because, I mean, it's not because I got bored of the game, it's just I wanted to do something different for a little while. So I went on to play, I went back on GTA 5 online, did a little bit of that, did a little bit of World War II not too long ago, did a little bit of Black Ops 3 multiplayer, a couple games of zombies. I'm big into the Sword Art Online game series, so I play some Sword Art Lost Song and Sword Art Fatal Bullet. Occasionally I'll go on Assassin's Creed, any of my Assassin's Creed games. I love the hell out of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Well, I love the hell out of both Assassin's Creed Origins and Syndicate. I honestly don't know if I'll be buying the Assassin's Creed Odyssey game. I mean, I'm not big into the idea of playing during those that time period. I never really was big into the idea of that, you know, with all the Romans and the Greek stuff and the Roman warriors and all that. And you know, like, this is Sparta. No, I'm not big into that. Maybe if I look more into the game some other time, I might, but not right now. Oh, come on. Alright, let's do this. Well, that about does it for this video, guys. Hopefully some of you will watch this later and take a look at what's been going on with me. For all the people who are against transgender people, fuck you guys. I mean, honestly, I feel that it's their life. You don't have any say over how they live it. Let them do their thing. I mean, anyone can have their life however they want it. So haters gonna hate, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'll see you guys some other time, and comment, like, subscribe, whatever you feel like. Later, everyone.